believe the whole episode was really more one of harassment of the remaining Australian journalists rather than a genuine effort to try and get anything useful for that case. Because in the end, we had quite a wide-ranging discussion with the police. It touched on things like Australia-China relations. It touched on things like, did you ever report on the Hong Kong national security law? What sort of channels of information did you go to? But it seemed to me, the two of us, Mike Smith and myself, were kind of odd people to interview or interrogate if it was really just about that case. So it sort of felt to me like the whole episode was about harassment. Unprecedented things are increasingly happening there. And this was part of the reason why there was so much concern. The idea that a journalist would be detained is unprecedented, a foreign journalist in modern China. And yet there's a feeling now that you can't rule out these things happening. Now, in the end, in this episode, we weren't detained, but it was still a first that we were forced to, we had an exit ban put on us and forced to submit to these national security interviews. So it certainly says China is heading in a increasingly authoritarian trend. We've seen that year after year. And I think it will help Australians and everybody just be more and more clear-eyed about the nature of the Chinese government in its current state.